Hey guys, I'm Pixel Dan, and this is a review of the Marvel Now Uncanny X-Men Cyclops 1/10 scale ArtFX Plus statue from Kotobukiya. Kotobukiya has given us a great lineup in the ArtFX Plus line of statues. We've already received all of the Marvel Now Avengers, so now they are kicking off the X-Men lineup, and our first figure in that bunch is Scott Summers. So let's go ahead and check him out. As you can see, he comes in that fully enclosed box packaging, complete with an image of the statue right there on the front of the box. And if you rotate that box around to the side, we even get the full artwork that the statue inside is based upon. The back of that box will give you a description of the character and the statue within, as well as give you a few more photographs of some of the turnarounds of the included statue. Now, upon removing the statue from the box, you will notice that there is some minor assembly required. All of the Marvel ArtFX Plus statues are snap fit just like this, so it's actually very easy to put them together. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it right here. You'll notice we have them in three parts. We've got the legs, we've got the upper body, and then we've got his left hand here. And all of it just plugs in via a peg system, and it's very easy to do so. There's only one way that you can actually attach these because of the shape of the pegs. So if we just line up the upper body with the legs there, give it a nice firm press, it locks it in place, and it's a very tight hold. So once you get it on there, you don't have to worry about it being loose or falling off or anything like that. It's a one and done deal. You get him put together, and he's good to go and ready to be displayed. We got that hand there. Again, same thing. You'll notice that the shape of the peg on the forearm there means that there is only one way you can actually attach this. So again, give it a nice firm press, lock it into place, and now we've got our Cyclops fully assembled and ready for display. And then, of course, to finish that off is the square black magnetic base that is very familiar if you've been picking up any of Kotobukiya's ArtFX Plus statues. This is kind of a staple with those lines. The bottom of the feet have two embedded magnets that you can see on Cyclops there, and those will cling perfectly to this display base. And the thing that's so cool about these that I've always liked is instead of a peg system, this will allow you to be able to display Cyclops anywhere you want to on the base, which really comes in handy if you start matching up any of the other ArtFX Plus statues, because they can cross over on the bases or they can line up side by side. However you want to do it, it really allows you to get whatever display option you want to out of these guys. And there he is, standing tall, our full-on Cyclops statue. Now, this is in the 1/10 scale, as I stated, so if we bring in our measuring tape from the bottom of the foot to the top of the head, you can see he stands over 7 inches tall. So that is exactly what to expect with this line of statues from Kotobukiya. So now that we've got them all put together, let's go ahead and get a closer look at the details on this guy. So this statue is based on the Marvel Now version of Cyclops from Marvel's relaunch back in 2012. So obviously this is a much different costume than his classic Cyclops outfit, but it is the version we saw in the Marvel Now reboot. Personally, I am a much bigger fan of that classic design with the visor rather than the little X up there on his forehead, but as you can see, Kotobukiya did a really good job of capturing this specific look for Cyclops in this particular statue. Kotobukiya is well known for their awesome sculpts and their equally good paint jobs, and I am constantly blown away by just how good the quality is on these ArtFX Plus statues. You can see this guy looks fantastic. The colors are really good on here as well, and I don't know how well it's coming out on the camera there, but his costume isn't really a black. It's a really, really dark red or maroon color in here. It's almost black, but it's not quite. When you actually look at it, you'll notice it's got some red hues to it. And then, of course, all of the striping on there with the X visor and the striping all throughout his outfit is a much brighter red. It's all very clean and crisp. There's no misprints on there, no sloppy paint. I mean, everything just looks very clean and very well done. And I love all of the little details that are worked into that sculpt as well. I mean, just look at the great details worked into his costume there. You got all the great line work and details worked all throughout the legs there. So some great textures and details. And the belt is awesome. We got that classic X-Men insignia there, the round belt buckle. It's done in a nice metallic silver. You can see the way the lights are reflecting off of it. It looks great. And same with the little pouches kind of going around his belt there. The buckles are a nice silver, but the rest of it is that same dark color as the rest of his costume. So very, very nice looking. Same with the wrist there. The nice metallic blue and silver really pops on that and stands out. I mean, he's just a great looking piece. And he's in this very classic Cyclops pose, this very classic optic blast pose, where it looks like he's ready to fire off at any moment. So it's a really great sculpt. It does a good job of capturing the character of Cyclops in statue form, and he's going to look great on your shelf along, say, some of your other Marvel Now ArtFX Plus statues. If you wanted to put him up there with, say, I don't know, Iron Man and Captain America, he looks fantastic. He fits right in with those statues. That way you can have an X-Men and Avengers Marvel Now crossover right there on your shelves. But again, Cyclops is just the first in this new line of X-Men statues, so there's going to be more team members to add right here with Cyclops as the line goes on. So let's do a little bit of comparison time, just for fun, so you guys can get a good handle on the scale and the styling. I've got him here standing next to an action figure Cyclops, very different costume, of course. But you can see, different scale, of course, with the Kotobukiya ArtFX Plus statues standing around 7.5 inches tall. It's going to be a little bit out of scale, a little bit bigger than, say, the 6-inch scale Marvel Legends action figures. So there you go, my friends. There is a look at the brand new Marvel Now Uncanny X-Men Cyclops ArtFX Plus statue from Kotobukiya. If you are a fan of the Avengers lineup, if you enjoy the Marvel Now X-Men, I think you're really going to love these. And Cyclops is a great way to kick off a brand new line of mutants in the ArtFX Plus style. Hey, we're in a day and an age where we don't really get a lot of products on the mutants, so it's kind of cool seeing Kotobukiya give some love to the X-Men. So for more information on Kotobukiya and their products like the ArtFX Plus lineup, be sure to check them out on Facebook at facebook.com/Kotobukiya and visit them online at www.kotous.com. Until next time.